Okay, so thanks very much for coming along today. I'm going to be covering how to use AI to grow, automate, save time, and you don't need anything technical needed as well. Okay, so I'm going to be going over this very quickly, and I'll be taking your Q&As at the end. So my name's Des O'Connor. I'm an AI strategist and an international speaker. I'm a UK-based entrepreneur, consultant, and professional speaker. And over the last 20 years, I've had experience in coaching, branding, marketing, and public speaking. I formerly ran a successful driving school, and which now leads AI consultancy projects across multiple industries. My first business, I didn't know what I was doing in 1998, 99. I just qualified as a driving instructor and set up Des O'Connor's driving school, and that went really well. I was on TV. I had about 15 instructors working for me, and it was going really, really well. I'm the founder of Des O'Connor AI, Des O'Connor Law.ai, AI for driving instructors, and I'm going to be launching AskDes.ai shortly, which is bringing AI to professionals and helping them future-proof their business. And I'm known for hosting packed out seminars, masterclasses, and speaking in the UK tours and globally. I put over 500 people on stage over the last 10, 12 years for people that want to share their story, want to speak internationally, if they want to have a professional video reel, because there's a lot of people that want to speak on stage and they don't have that. And if you want to be able to speak internationally, the promoters usually want to see what you can do on stage, which that's what a video reel is going to be. I've also helped people with social media, branding, book launches, you name it, website design, logo, how to get more traffic to your website, how to check if your website is performing correctly, and so much more. And last year I launched Des O'Connor AI, had a massive event, and I decided to move across into the AI arena. I've been immersing myself into AI over the last year to 18 months, and I needed a change, and AI is definitely the future. If you're not on board with it, if you're not learning it on a daily basis, AI will not be replacing you. The people that be using AI will be replacing you, whatever profession that you are in. The things that you can do now on a daily basis is really mind-blowing. You can it's changing on a daily basis. So you need what you could do, for example, in 6 months ago, you can't do now because it's improved and it's changed, and there's always another tool that's coming out. So you really need to keep on track of that. So before I carry on, I just want to ask anybody here now, if there's anybody who's interested in speaking on stage in the UK and the USA. If that's something you're interested in, then just stay to the end and I will tell you some more information about that. So what is AI? AI, which stands for artificial intelligence, is when computers are trained to think and act like humans. So it's computers that are trained. They're trained to think and act like new humans. It can understand questions, as we know, that I'm sure a lot of you on this call today have been using different tools, most probably mainly ChatGPT. It can write content, it can talk to you, it can make suggestions and even solve problems. And you've already used AI in things like voice assistants, chatbots. We've all used chatbots, haven't we, on a website? Or even Netflix recommendations. Now, we've been using AI for years and not even realizing that. If you think back when we had, when Amazon came about and when we was using Amazon, and it was all about the books, wasn't it? And you remember when you'd go to Amazon and you'd click on a book, and let's say it was a life coaching book or a fitness book, and you click on that, and then there'll be recommendations underneath that to say those that are interested, that shown an interest in this book, also purchased this book. And it's the same thing for Netflix as well. So you're getting recommendations. That is AI in place, and that has been happening for years. But now, with the introduction of OpenAI, which owns ChatGPT, it's just gone crazy. Everyone's on this AI journey, this AI platform, and it's mainly here to save you time and help you to work smarter and not harder. I'm learning every day as I go along, and all the top experts that are out there, they're learning and they're training themselves as well. And nobody knows what is going to happen in the future. You know, everybody has their opinion, which is fine. However, nobody knows what's going to happen this time next year. There's lots of predictions, but I just I just take it with a pinch of salt. I'm just doing what I need to do on a daily basis. And I always say to people, you know, whatever you want to improve on in AI, whether it's to do with your life, your personal life, or your business, just go to YouTube, type in what you want to know about, and type in AI tools, AI tips. And I guarantee there'll be somebody on YouTube that can help you there as well. So I'm just going to go over how you can use ChatGPT to work smarter, not harder. I'm going to go through some tips with you with that, but let's just go and have a look at the versions of ChatGPT. Okay, there's a free version which enables you to have limited access. And what that means is you can use basic tools like text chat, image generation, and browsing when it's available. The disadvantage of that is that you receive slower replies and even fewer messages per day. So you're allocated a certain amount of credits. And once you exceed those credits, you'll get a warning pop-up appear that you can't use it for a period of time, whether it's another hour or several hours in some cases. If you go for the paid version, which is $20 a month, you receive, most people are on the paid version. You receive faster replies even when when it's busy. You be able to use more messages, and there's fewer restrictions. You have access to more tools and features, and you can get new updates and features before free users. Now, before there was lots of other tools that you could, features that you could use. There was ChatGPT 4, 3.5, and there were so many different models that you could use. Now they brought out ChatGPT 5, which is faster and easier to talk to and feels more natural and human. It's improved for simple tasks, creative ideas, and everyday support. So let me just share with you as an example of what that means. So this is now, I'm in ChatGPT now, and I'm now gone into ChatGPT. And as you can see here, these are the different models within ChatGPT. There's auto, instant, thinking, pro, and legacy models. So what I'm going to do to show you is there's a ChatGPT voice feature on here. And what I've done is, before we came here, I went to my device and I took a screenshot of this, okay, to see what this is all explaining. And I've uploaded it in this conversation. As you can see, it's here, okay? Everybody with me so far? So I've uploaded that. Now I'm going to go into ChatGPT and I'm going to speak to it live. And I'm going to ask it to explain what that is for everybody in the audience, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click on that. And now I'm going to speak to ChatGPT. 1 second. I'm going to show you how you can do this as well after. I just want to make sure for this exercise, I'm going to show you that there's a voice feature you can talk to, and also how you can use this for images. So imagine you could upload any image and it can tell you exactly what it is. So I repeat what I've done. I've taken a screenshot of this on my computer and I've uploaded it to my ChatGPT chat. And now I'm going to ask the voice activated version of ChatGPT, the voice chat, to explain it to me, okay? Now, bear with me a second. Hi there, can you hear me?
I sure can, loud and clear. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and show me that image and we'll walk everyone through how this works.
Brilliant. So the image is now uploaded. I have my attendees on my Zoom meeting now. So if you can just please explain from the image, from the auto, the instant, the thinking, the pro, and the legacy models, can you just explain what each one of them do for everybody to know what they need to do when they go in there, please?
Absolutely. Let's do it. So everyone, you can see the image that was uploaded, and what you're looking at is basically the different modes you can set for the GPT-5 model. In plain terms, here's what each one does. Auto is the mode where the AI decides how long it should think before responding. It kind of balances speed and detail for you automatically. Instant means you get an answer right away. It's quick and straight to the point, but might be a bit less detailed. Thinking is the opposite. It lets the AI take a bit more time to give you a deeper, more thoughtful answer. So if you want more nuance, that's the one to pick. Pro is like the premium top tier mode. It's got the most advanced capabilities and is kind of like having a more research grade AI at your fingertips. You'd use that if you need something really in depth or professional. And legacy models are basically the older versions of the AI. If you ever want to switch back to a previous version, that's where you'd go. So that's the rundown. Hopefully that helps everyone see what each setting does and how you can choose the right mode depending on what you need.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help walk everyone through that. If you or your attendees have any more questions as you go along, just let me know. And good luck with the rest of the masterclass.
Thank you. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make sure everybody got that. So I'm going to come back again, but did everybody get that? Just give me a wave if you got that, if you understood. Right, did that make sense to everybody? If I can't see you, just put in the comments, yes, thanks you, etc. So I understand that you get that, okay? Now I'm going to go over the voice feature because I think Eloise said that she's having challenges with that. I'm going to show you how you can do that. But for this exercise, I just wanted to show you the ChatGPT 5 model and what it does. Because if you most people are not aware, it has the drop down in there, and then you can select specifically what you need it for. Has this been good stuff so far, everybody? Hope it has. Great. Right. So let's go back onto the presentation. Right. So that's ChatGPT 5. Now, there's another feature in here in ChatGPT which is absolutely amazing. And what this does, this is called the project feature. And what this does, this enables you to work on specific tasks with like an agent, a mentor that works directly with you, but only on this specific project. Look at it like that you're going into a house and there's 3 rooms. And let's say, for example, Eloise, you're an accountant and you want to be able to understand how to generate more clients. Okay. So you go into this house and there's 3 rooms, and each of the rooms has a number on them, 1, 2, and 3. Number 1 is for people that want to, you open the door and it's like a gym in there. There's people that want to work out and they're sweating and it's all about fitness and stuff. That's number 1. Number 2, you go into that room and it's like a library. It's where people can go in there and research information, and they may want to write a book by themselves, or they may want to just speak to the librarian about whatever they need, the specific books they want to find out about. And then you have room number 3, which is on stage. There is a marketer who specializes in accountants and helping accountants to generate more leads. And this person can connect and relate to the accountant. Now, I've used in the accountant as an example, but it could be your business. But I'm just using this as an exercise because somebody on this call said that she was an accountant. Okay. So out of all those 3 rooms, if the accountant wants to learn about getting more clients, then she would go into room number 3. Okay. And in room number 3, you can be specific as you want to. So you could just say, you could put up your hand and ask a specific question, and just imagine it's the best person in the world that can give you that information. And that's exactly what you can do here with projects. So what you do, you go up to into ChatGPT and you see where it says new project here. You click on that. Okay. And then what you would do, you would give your project a name. Okay. So for this is called accountant test. Okay. I'm going to use that as an example. Okay. And then you click on create project. Okay. And what this is doing now is this particular area where it says accountant test is only going to be about accountants, the accountant, what the accountant wants. So what you then do, as you can see here, there's two buttons underneath that. You can see add files. Now that can be files that you want to add that's relevant. So for example, Eloise, you may want to add some files to do with some clients that you want to ask some specific questions about. Or you may want to add some instructions. Now you click on the right hand side here and you click on the instructions. Now what this does is this is you giving specific instructions of who you want this AI agent to be for you. Anything you want. All right. So let's say, as it says there, how can ChatGPT best help you with the project? So what you could say, for example, Eloise, you could say, I'm an accountant. So you could say, I am a UK accountant. Mine's gone blank then. AZU accountant, and I need you to act as a. Now, it's very important that whenever you're giving ChatGPT any instructions, you need to be as specific as possible. If your instructions are just broad, you're going to get a broad answer. So what we are here doing, we're going into the project. So we want this expert mentor to be this is an accountant test, but we're telling it what we want it to be. So let's say Eloise wants to get more clients. So I am a UK accountant. So I'm saying I'm an accountant and I need you to act as a marketing world class expert who specializes in getting good leads and at a low cost. Please ask me as many questions as you need to help me. This is just a draft, okay? Now, it's very important that you give the instructions like that and you say to it to ask me as many questions as you need. Because what's going to happen, which I'm going to show you, it's going to come back and it's going to ask you some questions. Why is it going to ask you questions? It's going to ask you questions because it needs to understand me. It needs to understand, I want to help you, Des, but I need to understand a lot more about you. If you don't say, ask me any questions, it's not going to ask. It's just going to give you some general marketing. But we're saying we want it to specialize. We want an accountant who specializes in getting leads for accountants and at a low cost. Okay. But I'm saying to ask me as many questions as you need to help me. This is just a draft, but you can play about with this as well. So I've now saved that and your project is saved. So every time you go into this project, as you can see, it's called Accountant Test. It now has the instructions there for you. So now I'm going to go back into it because I've now set the foundation up. So now I'm going to go in there and I'm going to say, I need you to help me get lots of UK leads. Ask me as many questions as you wish. Okay. Okay. Everybody with me so far with that? I'm not going too fast. So then I've now just clicked that and this is what happens. So as you can see here, it says here, perfect, Des, let's get laser focused so I can build you the lowest cost, highest quality UK lead generation system. I'll ask you for a mix of strategic and practical questions. Once I have the answers, I'll map out the best routes: email, SMS, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, ads, organic, partnerships, scraping directories, etc., and build you a step-by-step plan. Okay. And here you go. It's asking you the question. So there's 1, target market clarity, lead volume and speed, lead. So as you can see, you get the gist of that. So as you can see, and at the bottom it says, once I have these details, I can map you out a fast route, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now there's 8 sections here. So all you would need to do is you can copy it like that, right click and copy that, or this button here, you just press copy, and then you'd copy that, and then you'd paste this into a Word or a Google Drive document. And then what you would then do is you go back and then you answer each question. So number 1 is asking you who exactly do you want your leads from, and then you just answer it there. Do you want B2B leads, blah, blah, blah. Then you put the answer in there. When you put the answer in each of these 8 sections, you cut and paste it, and then you bring it back here and paste it back there, and it will just give you your plan, just like that. Very easy and simple. Let me just make sure everybody understands that. Let me just come back to that, to everybody. Did that make sense to everybody? Yeah, Eloise, everybody else? If you can just put in the comments, did that make sense to what you can do? So now you can go in there, and let's say you wanted a business plan and you didn't know where to start. You can go in there, it can do your business plan. If you wanted to know which country to travel to, if you wanted to help your children with their education, anything they needed to do, that is called the project feature. And I think it's only available for those that are on the paid plan, the ChatGPT 5. Okay. So hope that's been good information so far. Right. So let's crack on to the next. So that's the project feature. So the next one, and as you can see, I'm going to go over this very quickly. This is what you can do. It can improve you and your family's life. It can help you with your business and career growth projects, business planning, market support, time management and productivity, budgeting and financial clarity, career confidence, whether you need a CV, new product or business idea supports, content, creativity and home life. If you want to help writing blogs, videos, creative writing, DIY and crafting, anything you want to do around the home organization, decluttering, lifestyle learning and personal growth, fitness and well-being. I have a personal trainer on ChatGPT now. I've said, this is how much I weigh. This is a photograph of my equipment I have in my house. And I want to be more fitter, more leaner, etc. And it's giving me a plan. And then I now ask for a diet plan as well for me as well, which is amazing. And it's free. And that's what it does for you. So it helps you with healthy eating and nutrition, learning a new skill or hobby, language learning if you want to learn a new language, confidence and public speaking. So if you're interested in getting to that area, travel planning, gardening and outdoor projects, mindfulness and mental well-being, learning and study help, extra income ideas from home. So if you're looking at making an extra income, you can do that. Family and children projects, routine and organization, fun learning at home, parent and child bonding, confidence building for children, healthy screen time habits, and so much more. So I've already showed you what you can do with the image. Okay, so you upload the image into ChatGPT and it tells you what you can do with that. So I've already showed you that as well. And I've already showed you that, so I don't need to go over that. So within that, you can also search the web. Okay, so you can go into the area where it finds real-time information from the internet. So if you wanted to know what's the latest news about electric cars in the UK, or what's the latest trends for accountants to get free leads, it could just give you that as well. If you want to write a code, like document, if you want to write stuff, documents, emails, or generate code, if you want to write a website, you want to write a LinkedIn post, etc., update your bio, it does that for you as well. You can do something that's called run deep research, which enables you to go really deeper. Do you remember at the beginning where it said it can do some research for you? It can really go deeper instead of the deeper research in normal research. It also, it takes a bit longer, because it's giving a detailed report on what you do, and you'd be surprised on what references it brings up. It's really, really good for the deep research as well. It can summarize long articles. In relation to the long articles, I would say this. If you have a document, let's say you have 2 pages and it's an A4 document, and you wanted it to be reviewed, if you wanted it to be edited, then I would cut and paste maybe a third or a quarter of that page and upload it into ChatGPT. But tell it that I am going to be I want you to be a top writer who specializes in editing content to do with whatever it's about. And then say to it, I'm going to upload a section from this document. I want you to edit each section. And then when it's completed, I will tell you when I'm completed. And then it will, so let's say there's 8 sections. You cut and paste it and you put it in there. And then you just cut and paste each section. And then at the end, it will give it all to you. But remember to be specific on how you want it to do the task for you. Do you want it to be professional? Remember, what I would say is for anything you upload in there, ask it to ask you questions. And then it will come back and ask you the questions, and it will be more specific for you. And the content will be so much better. How to write better prompts. It can get you to write there, how to write better prompts to get more context, accurate and relevant replies, and you can save time with doing that. And like I said, it's all about the instructions. So I've covered with the prompting, but this is an example. If I wanted to put in a good prompt, you are a business consultant, so I'm now being specific. We did this before with Eloise for the accountant, didn't we? So you are a business consultant. Before creating a 3-day content plan for a small business owner who wants to attract 10 new clients this week, ask me, remember I said about the questions, ask me any questions. You need to better understand the business, target audience, and goals. Keep the plan simple, practical, and focused on local reach and engagement. And you upload that similar type of prompt. Remember I said prompts are the instructions that you upload to the AI, whether it's ChatGPT or any other ones. The prompt is the instructions that need to be as specific as possible. So like I said before, you have on the ChatGPT, on your device, on your phone, or you can also use it on the ChatGPT on your desktop on here. You see where it says use voice mode? You can click onto that and talk to it, or you can also just use it from your phone. So I'm going to show you what you do with your phone. So as you can see here, there is a circle at the end there. You see that black circle there? And all you do is you click on that and you just start to speak. So when you click on that, this appears. Hi there. I'm still on my masterclass now, and I just want you to explain how you work as my ChatGPT voice agent. Just explain to them exactly who you are, what you do, and what you help people with as well. And it's for people on the free plan and also the paid plan, but just give people some examples of how you can help them with their personal life as well as their business life as well.
Absolutely. I'd love to explain that. So to everyone in the masterclass, hello. I'm basically here as a kind of AI helper that Des can talk to and get quick info from. Think of me like a virtual assistant who can handle all sorts of questions and tasks just by talking to me. Des can get help with personal stuff, business planning, or just brainstorming ideas on the fly. For example, on the free plan, you can ask me to help you draft an email, give you tips on organizing your day, or even just explain a tricky concept. On the paid plan, I can dive a bit deeper and help with more complex business strategies, give you forward-thinking advice, or just be a sounding board for your ideas in real time. In other words, I'm here to help both with personal life questions like productivity tips or life admin, and business needs like marketing ideas or tech tools. And as you can hear, I'm trying to keep it as human and natural as possible, no fancy AI jargon. Hope that gives you all a good idea.
Fantastic. And also, can you just explain to them about the new AI agent feature as well?
Of course. So the new AI agent feature is basically a way to have a personalized virtual assistant that can really get to know your preferences. It's like having a little AI helper tuned specifically to you. So once you start using it, it can remember the kinds of questions you ask, the kind of tone you like, and the topics you care about. In practical terms, that means it can help you with both your personal life and your business life in a more customized way. For example, if you often need help drafting social media posts. Absolutely. So to put it simply, the AI agent feature is kind of like having a personal assistant that gets to know you better over time. It can adapt to your style and remember the kinds of things you like to ask. That means whether you're looking for personal advice or business tips, it can give you answers that really fit what you need. In other words, it's not just a generic AI, it's one that learns to support you in a more tailored way. And it works whether on a free plan or a paid plan, just with a bit more depth if you're on the paid side of things. So it's a nice forward thinking tool that makes life and business a little easier.
Great. And also, if I'm working out on my treadmill, or I'm in the shower, or if I am going for a walk and I needed an email to be drafted, or I needed some research to be conducted, you can do that as well. You can, and then also everything you say to me is transcribed. So therefore, I can see exactly word for word what you and me are talking about. Is that correct?
Yeah, you've got it exactly right. One of the cool things is that you can just talk to me on the go, whether you're on a treadmill, in the shower. Absolutely, you've got it spot on. So if you're on the treadmill, in the shower, or out for a walk and you need an email drafted or some research done, I can handle that for you. Everything we talk about gets transcribed, so you'll have a full record of our conversation. That means you can go back and see exactly what we discussed, word for word. So yeah, it's like having a handy little transcription of everything, making it super easy to keep track and follow up on anything we talked about.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. So you can ask it for daily tips, motivation, even if you had some personal stuff going on. Let's say you had a relationship issue. I had a bit of a challenge with a client a few days ago, and I just needed to brainstorm. You know, sometimes when you just want to just bounce off ideas with somebody, and it guided me into the right direction. Because sometimes, we have that internal conversation with ourselves where sometimes we do talk crap, and sometimes we do talk sense. And sometimes we need that person to talk to. So I'm always on this. Seriously, I may say, all right, I've got a question. Oh, what about so and so? Oh, what do you think about this? In this country, what happens there? Do you think this is a good idea? And it gives you the feedback, and it goes away and researches it. And I was like, is there anybody doing what I'm doing in my industry? Let me know the top 5 ones that are doing it. And then it comes back with that information. So think about the things that you'd really like to speak to somebody about. It's all confidential. No one gets to see it or anything like that, and it's great, absolutely great. It's helped me so many times in my life. Speak naturally to it, and it's ideal for coaching, mentoring, you name it, it can help you. So one of the things that I want to share with you is that I know some of you might have a website, and on that website you may need help. And for example, if I go to your website now, what would happen? You most probably, there might be a chat bot on there, or there may be a contact form, or your phone number might be there. But you're on this Zoom call with me now, so your client cannot get hold of you. So let me show you one of the things that I do for lawyers. And I've set up some amazing AI information on there which helps them to speak directly to them. So for example, this is a law website. This is a website I help with lawyers, and the same thing can be done with accountants as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this website and I'm going to click now to start a call or chat. So you go to this website, and on this website, it says click now to start the call or chat. Okay. And that's what I did here. I clicked on this and I started the conversation,
Hello.
which is the voice.
My name is Sarah and I am your virtual legal assistant. How can I assist you today?
And that's what I was doing when I was talking to Sarah. Okay. Now, if you wanted to, didn't want to talk to Sarah, but you wanted to see me, here I am here with the chat. This was the live video chat here. And it was buffering up. And this is who I was talking to with the live video interaction there.
Hi, welcome to Des O'Connor Law AI Assistant. How can I help you today? Whether you need legal advice, document assistance, or have general questions, I'm here to assist.
Hi there, my name's Des. Can you help me with social media marketing?
Hi, Des. Absolutely, I can help with social media marketing. What's your main goal? More leads, brand awareness, or something else?
Right, so you got the gist of that. So sorry that you couldn't see that. Sorry, everybody. I'm on another screen. And so does that make sense what you saw there? Now, can you imagine if you have a website and somebody wants to speak to you now, and they go to your website, and most people have a standalone website and there's a contact form, or there's maybe a chatbot, maybe, and that's it. Now you can ask them specific questions. It gets rid of time wasters. Think about all those hours of time that you waste with people with inquiries that just waste your time, want to pick your brain for free advice. If you're an accountant, for example, you could have this set up where you could get people to ask all those specific questions and you only give what you want them to know about. And if it gets to the point where they're probing and probing and probing for more, then you'll be able to say, right, I think you need to book a conversation. I've just got some more questions for you. And then you ask them specific more questions. You can even say, for that fee, it would be X. So you can tell it anything that you want to go on there. And I say to people, when you have this on your website, now you can promote it and say, ask me anything you want 24/7. You will stand out from your competitors in your area because I guarantee they don't have this on there. Now people can go to Eloise, who's an accountant. Oh, I can get some advice from her. Oh, and then she speak. And that picture, that video of me could be you. Doesn't have to, obviously it wouldn't be me, but it could be you, or it could be somebody else. Does that get the gist of what I'm saying? What can be done? You could have this set up where you have like workshops, you could have courses, and the list goes on. So yeah, so sorry about that. Is this all good stuff so far, everybody? So that's the law part. So those of you that have if you want a website, you can get a free website design in minutes. And this website is called Durable. So I'm just going to play this short video.
Are you fed up with spending hours building a website for your business, only to end up feeling frustrated with the outcome? Well, you're not the only one. Durable removes the hassle from website creation by automating the entire process. Here's how it works. First, simply select the type of business you have. Next, enter your business location and name. This allows Durable to personalize your website even further, making sure it truly reflects your brand identity. Now, click on the Generate Website button and watch as Durable works its magic. In just a few seconds, your website will be ready for you to preview. But what if you want to make some changes to the design or layout? No problem at all. Durable makes it simple to customize your website just the way you like it. You can regenerate the background image, and if you want to change the style of a section, just click on the Restyle button. You can edit the heading text, add a button with a link to a page, phone number, email, or section, change the background color, and regenerate images. If you like, you can enter a new heading and even set images as the background. Once you're satisfied with the changes, click Save and then Preview to see how your website looks with the updates. And when you're ready, click Publish to make your website live for everyone to see. Say goodbye to frustration and hello to an effortless online presence. Try Durable today.
Right, so that's Durable. That's where you can get a website designed for free, okay, in minutes as well. We've covered the that was my AI twin on there. And as you can see, I created an image like this and I posted it online to say which one is real, which one is AI. And most people actually got it wrong. Hi there, Des O'Connor here. I would love to invite you to the launch of my AI consultancy. Hi there, Des O'Connor here. I would love to invite you to the launch of my AI consultancy. The AI voice agent.
Building AI agents that can speak is now easier than ever.
Hi, what would you like to talk about today?
Introducing conversational AI build, test, and deploy, all in one platform for the most natural way to communicate with technology.
Hey, can I check the status of my order?
Yes, of course. Let me check for you now. Your order is due to arrive at around 2 p.m.
Start building your agent by creating a voice or exploring our vast high-quality library to discover one that's perfect for your application.
Hello and welcome to DHK Online. How can I help you today?
With a wide range of the best LLMs to choose from, you can then upload your knowledge base and define the goal and personality of your agent. Or alternatively, you can integrate your own server to take full control.
Hi, this is Eric from Bound Events. How can I help?
Hey, I accidentally bought a ticket twice. Could I get a refund, please?
Sure, please read out your reference number and I can begin to process that right now.
Our system will analyze and evaluate your transcripts, providing you with valuable insights, conversation playback, and the ability to test and define success criteria. And it's all possible in 32 different languages, and all with enterprise-grade security to keep your users' data safe and secure.
And the interactive avatar.
Hi Sophia, nice to meet you. I'm Jody.
Hi Jody, nice to meet you too. What's your current business situation and what challenges or goals would you like to focus on today?
So right now I am creating my AI newsletter, and I wanted to give my readers an example of a new feature called interactive avatars. Have you ever heard about them, and do you have any thoughts on them?
Yes, I've heard about interactive avatars. They can really enhance user engagement and provide personalized experiences. For your newsletter, showcasing their potential and improving customer interaction would be a great example. How can I assist you in developing that section? Sure, hi everyone. I'm an AI business coach here to help you explore innovative ideas like interactive avatars in education. Excited to be part of this demo with Jody.
So my company is actually in learning and assessment, and I wonder, do you have any thoughts on use cases for interactive avatars in, say, personalization in learning?
Absolutely, interactive avatars can be used for personalized tutoring, simulated role plays, or even providing instant feedback on assessments. They can make learning more engaging and adaptable. Would you like to brainstorm specific ideas for your audience?
Now, it can also fix problems for you as well. Now, as you can see here, this is a remote control of my projector, okay? Obviously, I must have sat on it or something or whatever. And as you can see, it's broken. And I ordered a projector which projects onto the screen when I'm watching football or Netflix or whatever. So I was in a bit of a dilemma because it broke. Because remember, the remote control came from Amazon from this, what I ordered. So what I did, I took a picture of it, uploaded it to ChatGPT, and I said, my remote control's broken, please help. How can I get another one? And it asked me to provide the model number, which is on the bottom of my projector, which as you can see there is on there. I took a picture of that, and it showed me exactly where I needed to go to order from Amazon. It provided me with a link, and I think I paid about £12 for the remote control. Won't be sitting on that again. But that's just an example of how powerful it can do for me, for you. It saved me stressing, going out online and looking on Amazon and trying to find it, and it's the wrong one. And it worked. It came back in the pack. I've got Prime. It was delivered the next day. It worked like a treat. So yeah. So if you're somebody that gives presentations, okay, and you want to create presentations quickly and for free, there's a tool which is called Gamma, which does that for you. It just creates your presentations saves in time on design, and it's perfect. It's perfect for turning ideas into a polished content in a snap. So let's have a look at what it does.
Do you want to create interactive minimalist presentations without spending hours on design? With just a few clicks, Gamma can do it for you. First, go to gamma.app and log in. Once you're in, click on Create New and select Presentation. You can choose a template, but today we're going to use the AI Generate feature to build our presentation from scratch. Step 2. Use Gamma's Generate feature with a prompt. For our example, here's the prompt we'll be using. Click, and just like that, Gamma generates the slides in seconds. Let's have a look at what it came up with. Step 3. Review and customize the generated slides. Here's our 8-slide structure. Not bad, is it? But we can make it even better. Add interactivity and collaboration. Let's enhance this with some interactive elements. Here's how. Add hyperlinks to the tools or resources mentioned, embed a YouTube video on the content creation slide, and share the presentation with your teammates by clicking share to invite them to co-edit in real time. And that's it. You've created a beautiful interactive presentation in just a few clicks.
One line in there. So Gamma enables you to make your own presentations for that. So that's Gamma, G-A-M-M-A. And then you have logos. So if you wanted to create a logo, here are some free logo tools. The main one I would recommend out of all of that is Looker. It seems to be going really well, and I've sent a lot of clients there for as well. So let's have a look at what Looker can do.
Fast forward to today, AI allows you to design a logo for free in under a minute with zero experience needed. And by the end of this clip, I'll show you exactly how to do it. Let's head to looker.com, a free online logo maker that uses AI to generate stunning designs based on your brand. Type in your business name, for example, John's Driving School. Choose your industry, driving, education, coaching, etc. Pick a few styles and colors. Then Looker instantly gives you pages of logos to choose from. Click on any logo you like and customize it. The font, the layout, the color. So now that you've seen how easy it is to create a logo in under a minute, even without any design experience, have a go for yourself. All you need to do is go to www.looker.com.
So that is for logo design. So if you wanted to design some more websites and you wanted some more website builders, here's 10 website builders that you can do as well. There's those 10 there. And if you want to research something in seconds and it's better than Google, ChatGPT has a feature, but there's another tool that I recommend everybody to use, which is really good for research, and that is called Perplexity.ai, and it's absolutely free. You go in there and you just go in there and ask it, and it does a deep research. It has a free version and a paid version.
Traditional search methods that return links based on search queries are gradually falling behind modern technology. Perplexity is a search engine that utilizes AI technology to search the internet. Unlike Google, which returns a list of links, Perplexity provides direct answers to the question you entered in the search, along with the sources used to formulate the answer. A major advantage of Perplexity over Google is the ability to ask follow-up questions and receive clarifications. There is no limit to the number of follow-up questions you can ask, which essentially means you can delve deeper into your search until you have clarification on everything you're interested in. Since the results are linked to your account, you will be able to access them from any computer or phone, which is particularly handy if you are conducting research for work. If you want to use Perplexity as your main search engine, you can use ARC Browser, which is currently the only browser that allows you to set Perplexity as the default search engine.
And that's what it does. Perplexity.ai enables you to do that. If you're one of those people that are on social media and you have social media tools for simplifying content and create management. So what this means is if you're on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, and you want to post content and you can't, it's a long-winded thing of posting at the same time for you. Well, you have these tools that can do that for you. You upload the content and it posts it for you as well. Some are free and some are paid, but just helps you to generate more leads for your business for doing that as well. So you got Flick, you got Buffer, Hootsuite, it's all there. You can go along with that as well. Here are some bonus tools. Now, as you can see here, here are 15 tools. And whenever I give any presentations, I like to give away a lot of free information. I'm not selling anything today. I'm just giving you guys a lot of value. And as you can see, there's 15 different tools on the left that covers, it tells you what it does, the problem it solves, why you should use it on the fourth column, sorry, the URL. So it tells you where you need to go and search for it. And also the alternatives. And I always believe in, you know, not to just focus on one particular thing. For example, you know, if you want to give a presentation, there's beautiful AI, beautiful.ai as well. And you may not want to use Gamma. If you want to do other things, it's all there. And it gives you the alternatives there as well. So there's that's there as well. If you want to learn more about AI, here are a list of free, affordable AI courses from top universities. And as you can see, there's 9 different courses that covers anything from health, breast cancer, reinforcement learning, if you want to be a coder, introduction to AI, you name it, AI for business. Most of them are free. As you can see, it's free, 17 weeks. I think there's a couple of, out of all of those, I think number 7 is paid, and that's AI in healthcare as well. So if you want to learn a bit more about AI, you can go along to these courses, just search them, and they're absolutely free. So what I said before is there's an opportunity for some people who's interested in speaking on stage in the UK and the USA. I'm involved with an event which is taking place in the UK in October. I think it's the 3rd weekend in October. It's a 2-day event, and it's covering everything to do with business, branding, leads. It's not just about speaking on stage. If you want to find out about business and branding, attend this event. It's going to be in the Heathrow area, and there's lots of people are going to be coming, and there's speaking opportunities as well. So you can speak to the audience. You'll receive a professional video reel if you want to get into more speaking opportunities. You'll get photos of you on stage, and also the opportunity to speak at an event in the USA, or events, sorry, in the USA next year. So if that's something you're interested in, then just sort of let me know. We've covered the agent part because my lovely voice agent covered that. So you've heard about that. So I'm not saying anything today. I just wanted to provide you all with the value, because there's a lot of people that just want to learn more about AI and they don't know where to start. They feel stuck, they feel overwhelmed, and it's changing and evolving at the same time. And attending masterclasses, online trainings like this, and going to YouTube and stuff will help you learn so much more. I try to keep my trainings as broad as possible. I don't like to specifically stay in one particular area, because if that person's not interested in that, then they will switch off. So if you're interested in having a conversation with me, a consultation, this is really for people that are serious, that are looking to work with me, then please go to scan the QR code or just go to deso'connor.ai/free. You will receive some questions, a few questions on a Calendly form, so I get more information, and then you have access to my diary and then we can discuss. You may want to speak on a stage, or you may want me to help you getting more leads to do your website, branding, marketing, anything to do with your business. Or you may just want one-on-one training with AI. You might lack confidence in that area and you just want to explore how it can help you in a particular area there as well. So that's me done. I hope that was helpful for everybody. I hope that was good stuff.